Now, he was a defensive specialist. He also has black ears disease. Look at what is that in his ear? What is that? Somebody get him a Q-tip for both sides. The Boston Celtics. It's time 64-65. One of the many great Celtics teams, and this man is a part of a lot of them. He has a new face scan, but they could not determine where to cut off, where to implement his line on the back of his neck. Because there's supposed to be some kind of regression. His line stops abruptly 3/4 of the way through his ear, and it ain't no, it's the same thing. I don't know what happened. And then on the forehead, somebody gave him a line with a butter knife or something. Look at this little gash. Yeah, I hope he didn't pay this barber. I really hope he didn't pay. But aside from the bad haircut, this is very good, especially considering this legend. I mean, this is really, really, really good. And if you're wondering, if you're thinking this is a little bit too much hair, not for this particular year, because this is 64-65. He was 30, going to turn 31 years old this particular season. And he had a little more hair. Crazy thing. Now, career field goal percentage for Bill Russell is only like 44%. But Bill Russell never averaged less than 20. Never averaged less than, I think it's 18.9 rebounds a game. For his career, he averaged 22.5. That's a lot of glass. That's a lot of glass. Sam Jones. I think this one's a little new. It's a little new. He looked like the soul singer Kim on him. Why would you stay? Y'all know that song. Google it up. You know what it is. This is pretty. This ain't bad. But I'm gonna tell you something though. Now y'all might have remembered this from last year's NBA 2K versus NBA Live. He got some Sugar Ray Leonard going on here. Sugar Ray Leonard. He got some Sugar Ray Leonard, and his top lip is disobeying the physics a little bit too. A little prehistoric times type lip, but it's okay. Still a good record. Sam Jones, he could score. He could score like 4 years in a row, averaging over 20 a game. It was later in his career too, which is really crazy. This is Casey Jones, and first and foremost, I don't know why they got him on here looking like an extra off of Rosewood or something. I don't look at this. What is this on his? See, it looked like he had on a blindfold with black ink on it, and the ink wasn't dry, and some of it stayed on the bridge of his nose. I don't like this particular render. I don't like too much at all. And also, I'm gonna tell you another thing I don't like. I don't like his rating. Now, Casey Jones went on to be a head coach, a successful head coach with the Celtics, but ain't no way in the world he's supposed to be rated 85 overall. That's what he's rated on. He nothing about the numbers support him being an 85. Now, I know he was a good defensive player, but he's rated ahead of John Havlicek. Now, 64-65 was early in Havlicek's career. He hadn't hit his stride yet, but he was still a really good player. Now, he was better than Casey Jones. So whatever. I mean, what it is, whatever. But, and look at Casey. He don't even think he deserves this. Look at it. It's all right. Havlicek stole the ball. Google it up. That is one of the most iconic calls. I believe it was by Johnny Most. I think he was the man who was the announcer who did it. This is a pretty decent John Havlicek. The hair is right, even though at this time he wouldn't have had this hairstyle. He had more of a crew cut at this time, so they got the hair a little bit wrong. But still, John Havlicek. You know who he looked like here? Why he look like Coach K? Look like Mike Krzyzewski right here, don't he? This is Mike Krzyzewski's picture from the Army, from when he was with Army. No, tell me that ain't no Coach K. I wish I could mimic Coach K's voice, because it is the funny. He talked like he got a small mouth that words can barely fit out of. I can't do it. I don't know. I wish I could do. I can do something, but I can't do Coach K. But it's hilarious. And John Havlicek look a little like Coach K right here. Tom Sanders with the biggest mustache in the history of mankind. I mean, his mustache has aspirations of becoming a beard. I mean, it is just it's up and away, Jack. Now, he was a defensive specialist. He also has black ears disease. Look at what is that in his ear? What is that? Somebody get him a Q-tip for both sides. Both sides is messed up. He was known as defensive specialist. Some people would tell you, my father said he ain't nothing but a hatchet man. He tried to kill you on defense. So, well, hey, if they don't call it, what's that? That's called good defense. Tommy Heinsohn. I don't think this is, first of all, this looks like somebody with some personal problems here. I don't know. First of all, his face got some swell on it. And I don't know. And then his chin is too big. He got like a big quagmire chin. He got some giggity going on. Giggity. I mean, I don't know why he got that there, but it ain't. Yeah. And look, yeah, well, his hairline he really has taken over the back of his neck. I mean, they didn't have like clippers or nothing kind of shear or nothing in the 60s so you could fix that up a little bit in the back. I don't know. I don't think that looks like Tommy. I don't know. I can only picture Tommy Heinsohn as an old man. So I don't know. But his eyes are uneven too. So me and him cannot see eye to eye. Larry Siegfried looked like an incomplete clone. Why does he not have any type of, he has no blemishes at all on his face. He look like a 6'11", 10-year-old. Why? And his nose is this is not how this. Nothing about him says basketball player. That's just weird. You know, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. Here's another one of them incomplete looking fellas. I don't know. Yeah, they look like they did a horror movie set in the 60s and they had a bunch of people who don't have any emotion but they'll kill you if you laugh. This is Mel Counts. I think he might be one of the people trying to kill you. You ain't got no emotion, man. Ain't nothing happy, ain't nothing funny, ain't nothing sad, don't nothing make me mad. I just got it. I don't even have any eyebrows. So there's that. Now he looks like Mike Dunleavy Jr. though. So is this people like descendants? Yeah, the descendant of Coach K, and not a descendant. You got an ancestor. He ain't even an ancestor. Coach K was about 14 in '64, 65. You know what I'm saying? A family member, uncle, or something. Male Counts. Google it up. What in the world they done did to John? What in the world? This is terrible what they did to John Thompson. First of all, I don't think it really looks like John Thompson at all. And then this expression on his face is even more troubling than any of that, because he looks like he is scared out of his mind, like they don't let the Klan out or something, and he had to get out of wherever he was at. I mean, it is just terrible. I don't like it. And look at this. I don't like this ring at all. I don't like this. And it's just, oh no, I was about to say it's just this side of his face. Yeah, but this side of his face got a little bit more burn on it. I don't know. This ain't good. And then he still got that burnt cinnamon toast hair on these guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is definitely not on par with Bill Russell. Not at all. The rest of the Celtics are them placeholder dudes. Richard Williams, Richard Smith, John Williams, all of them guys. And it ain't no point in looking at none of them. They all look like Brandon Rush. So whatever. We do appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.